Hey guys, happy June. This week's video is my May wrap-up. I only read 3 books in May. I've just been really busy, but I also crocheted a lot, so I'm gonna include also the things that I crocheted and just talk a little bit about that. Hopefully you guys are interested in crochet as well. But the first book that I read on my Kindle, and I read Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. It's the last book in the Throne of Glass series, and it was almost 1,000 pages, which I thought it was going to take me forever to read, but it only really took me like a week or a week and a half. And just because I really enjoyed it, I was already so in love with the characters from the 8 books before. I can't really tell you what it's about because it would spoil the rest of the series, but I really enjoyed it. It was very action-packed, and there was a lot of development with like relationships between the characters and also just like all the things wrapped up in a bow and coming to fruition. So that was really fun. And then I read Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. And this is the companion novel to When in Rome, which I read in April. This is the main male character from When in Rome. It's about his little sister Annie. And the main female character from When in Rome, it's about her bodyguard. His name is Will. So this book is about Annie. She really wants to get married, but she has never had very much experience with dating, and she's never been very good at it. And Amelia, the main female character from When in Rome, sets Annie up with Will for him to take her out on some practice dates and teach her how to date so that she can build her dating skills and end up with whoever she's meant to be with, and so that she can get married. Annie's also the kind of person who feels like she's been put into this box of like sweetness and innocence, and she feels like she can't get out of that. It's kind of like a cycle with her and her sisters, and her brother as well. Like, they just have this idea of who she is that she can't get away from. That's part of the reason that she's doing these dating lessons with Will, is so that she can show who she actually is on dates rather than who people think she is. But I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't as good to me as When in Rome, just because I thought that the chemistry between the characters in When in Rome was so good, and it just gave me that 5-star feeling. This one didn't quite give me that, but I still really enjoyed it. It's also a closed-door romance, which that means that it's kind of like when the intimate scenes happen, it's fade to black. I recommend that one. And then the last book that I read this month was Just Haven't Met You Yet by Sophie Cousens, which is also closed-door romance. And it is about, I think the main character's name is Laura. She works for this website, and she's like the host of a segment that talks about people's meet cutes. So she interviews people all the time about like how did you meet your significant other, and writes the stories on it. And her boss gives her the job to go to the island where her parents met. It's an island off the coast of the UK, and do a story on them. And when she gets there, she accidentally picks up a suitcase that looks like hers, but it doesn't belong to her. And when she opens it, she like sees all these things that she makes her think that the owner of this suitcase is her soulmate. So she goes on this adventure to find her suitcase and also find the guy that owns the suitcase that she has, because she thinks that they're meant to be. It was really cute. I really liked the setting. I liked that it was a British book. It's kind of fun to have like the different language and stuff. I thought it was really summery, and it was definitely a good summer read if you're looking for one of those. That's all the books that I read. I gave Just Haven't Met You Yet 4 stars, and I gave Kingdom of Ash 4.5 stars. But now I'm going to talk about the crochet projects that I did this month. I will put a little picture so you can see, but because I actually gave all of the things that I made away. So the first thing that I made was a little Perry the Platypus, and he has a little hat, and I made it for my cousin because she has just started watching Phineas and Ferb. I will also tag the people whose patterns I used. I also made my cousin an axolotl, She just really likes axolotls, so I gave her Perry the Platypus and the axolotl. I also made my sister a bookmark. It's this mushroom bookmark. I thought it was really cute that it like sticks out the top of the book. That one was a really quick make, so that was fun. And the last thing I made was a tank top that I made for my mom for her birthday. And this is the first like bigger project that I have just done kind of freehand. My sister sent me an inspiration picture for something that my mom tried to order, but it didn't work for her. And so I found a lot of different parts of different patterns that I thought would work to make it look similar, and I actually had a really good time making it. I felt really creative. A lot of times when I'm crocheting I'm just following the pattern, but this I felt like I was putting my own creative ideas into the project because I was just able to make every part like fit together, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. So I think I'm gonna be making more clothes soon, and yeah, I thought it turned out really cute. That is all the books that I read in May and all of the crochet projects that I made. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know down below what your favorite book from May was. I hope you have a really good day. Bye!